I grew up in a very secular milieu. We also had a Christmas tree growing up because my father thought it was the sweetest tradition for kids. So I grew up in a tolerant, open-minded society. The only thing everybody hated was Israel, the Zionists, and the Jews. And we never made the distinction between the three terms. That is a farce designed for Western ears. I grew up there. I was raised until I was 18 years old.
You grew up in
Lebanon. And the only thing everybody agreed on is hating Israel, the Jews, and the Zionists. Not in Syria, but Lebanon was more tolerant. It was like Europe. And my mother is the daughter of the Lebanese Civil War. And I agree with many Lebanese who think that the civil war was brought upon Lebanon because of the Palestinian cause. But let's leave that aside. That is a long conversation by itself. I was one of Hezbollah's biggest fans when I was a teenager because they were the only heroes who dared defy the Israeli occupation. And Israel did occupy South Lebanon when I grew up. Israel left Lebanon in year 2000. Now, nobody cared to tell us a minor detail. Why was Israel in the south? Nobody cared to tell us that for more than 10 years, armed Palestinian factions trained on Lebanese soil, abused Lebanese hospitality. By the way, they trained together with their supporters from the radical left, be it from Germany or Italy or even Japan, and Arabs who were sympathetic of the Palestinian cause. And occasionally they would send armed men and women to infiltrate Israeli borders and commit terror attacks. And after a decade of restraint, hoping that diplomacy will drive them out of Lebanon, Israel decided to create a buffer zone to protect Israeli civilians. That is why they were in the south.